Just as well. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? YouTube world. Today we have yet another video, which involves stocks and bonds, and we'll be going over Citigroup Inc. These guys are a bank company, savings, check-ins, I think maybe credit cards, things to that nature. And let's see, they're actually going for $145.67 a share. And honestly, they're up 248 points, 0.58 cents. So they're actually up 200%, right? After hours, 146.50, and it's still pretty much up the same. Um, these guys do pay a dividend. Let me see. The dividend yield is 1.68. And I think these guys pay quarterly, but I don't think they really pay every month. This is just your simple little Apple phone or any kind of phone that has stock and bond information on it. Let's go on ahead and dive right into it. Take a peek. As I've said in previous videos, green is to buy, red is to sell, and so we have a perfect example of that, right? During everything that's going on, here we go. This is the average cost dollar. This is just the important thing you always want to pay attention to because that's pretty much the determining factor of the stock, how it's going to go. Either above average cost dollar, which would be 144, or it'd be below it, right? But as you can see, it's straight above the average cost dollar, and it doesn't really never goes down past the dip. And that's today, top of the week. So tomorrow is what, Tuesday? So, these are all predictions, right? And so always, take a seat back, look at it. You see the numbers, right? Average cost dollars right here. That's the middle sign. Then you kind of look throughout the whole thing, right? So you look to see what it does, and it goes here. Now, even though it kind of starts from here, from the periods graph, it still makes its way back up, towards the green, so that way you can, still make a profit. And honestly, this might be the first one really where you're making a profit on the way down. So that's pretty much good news. Sorry for the blurriness. I'm working on this sunlight, but you kind of see the gesture of it, all, right? Average college dollar right here shows nothing but green, and this is, of course, what we want. We want a green graph where it's making money. You know what I'm saying? No matter what, it's not doing a whole lot of red. It's showing a lot of positive signs. Now let's take a look for 3 months. Yeah, for sure. You see, you can take a look in here, almost in here. But this is what you want to. This is what you want to see right here. Out of the whole graph, all graphs really. But oh, hey, what's up? What's up? What's going on? Thanks for tuning in. Big shout out. Um, but as long as it's over, the average cost dollar sign, or this line right here in the middle, whether it's top or bottom, I'm doing all right. Just chilling. Uh, Going over a couple of things, not a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? And this is a pretty good stock price. I mean, as far as it goes down because more people are buying in, right? So let's take a look for the 6 month period. You see that? Even during the 6 month period, you don't even really have to look at a whole lot at the graph because up in this area gives you the play, and this is the most important thing. You know, I guess high 146, but we wanted to get real low, cut everything in half. You know, yeah, for sure. Just trying to handle it. Let's take a look to see what happens. Yeah, so like I mean, there's other ways the graph is set up. You got bar graphs, chart pies, things like that. But the whole concept of stocks and bonds, right? Just to understand the clearer picture. Green is to buy and red is to sell. No matter what the graph is doing, but this is like the best picture that I can show you right now. And this is the bank Citigroup Inc. Maybe a few of y'all already have it, right? But for the next year, it gets kind of heavy in this area, which is good. And it brings it all the way right here. And that's pretty much the picture that you want to see, you know? Yeah, understanding the basics, like it's unfair to hop right into it. It's unfair, you know what I'm saying? Because you'll get mad and you get frustrated, But and usually there's like a dot that goes up and down that follows that line. But to get that, this concept of it, you know, green is to buy, red is to sell, the bullish, the pull, whatever you want to call it, none of that really matters, unless you got this action going on. So for 2 years, you see, it's definitely looking amazing, right? And you can tell, even with this small dip, all this right here pretty much tells the story. You know what I'm saying? And this green line doesn't even have to go all the way across, right? Because at this point, it's all the way up there. Mm-hmm. Big facts. So, what is that, 5 years? So, now, this is all prediction. It's not 100% guaranteed. But for the next 5 years, even though it's just all down here, but it's a ripple effect from it being up. It's still a ripple effect from it not coming down, like the red. Oh, shoot. Yeah, So that's what you see right there. I don't know what's all that's about. As soon as I go freaking live. But anywho, let's take a look for the next 10 years, right?